Hi everyone, this is Simon Chun with New Stream Realty. Welcome to GTA Real Estate Market Update for December 2025. Please do not forget to hit that subscribe button for the latest insights into the housing market. In the next few minutes, I'll cover what happened with prices, sales, listings, days on market, and inventory, and what it means as we move into the first quarter of 2026. At the end of the video, there are tips and insight of the first 3 months that you should pay attention as a seller and buyer. Let's start with the headline. The average GTA home price in December 2025 was $1,006,000. That's down about 3.1% from November and down about 5.7% compared to December last year. So overall pricing softened into year-end, which is consistent with affordability challenges and a more cautious buyer mindset. Sales in December were 3,700. That's lower than November, down about 26% month over month. And that drop is very normal for December because of holidays and fewer showings. But here's the more important comparison. Sales were actually up about 10% year over year compared to last December. So buyers didn't disappear. They're active, selective, and they're negotiating harder. Next, let's look at supply. New listings in December were 5,300, which is down sharply from November. Again, seasonal. At the same time, active listings ended at 17,000, also lower than November, but still about 10% higher than last year. That matters because it means buyers still have more choice than they did a year ago. Now let's translate that into market balance. The absorption rate improved to 22%, up from 20% in November, and months of inventory improved to 4.6 months, down from 4.9. So the market tightened slightly compared to November because listings dropped faster than sales. But it's still not a fast market. You can see that in the pace. Days on market rose to 41 days in December. That tells us buyers are taking more time, comparing more options and only moving quickly when a home is clearly the best value. Detached homes. In December, detached homes averaged about $1.3 million, with 1,700 sales. Homes took longer to sell, with about 40 days on market. Months of inventory came in around 4.3 months, and absorption was about 23%. Compared to last year, detached prices are down around 7%, but sales are higher than last December, which tells us demand is still there. Buyers are just more price-sensitive and selective. Semi-detached homes. Semis averaged about $957,000 with 323 sales and about 34 days on market. Months of inventory is only around 2.5 months, which is relatively tight. But here's the key. Semi prices are down the most year over year at about 12%. So even though inventory is not huge, buyers are pushing back hard on pricing, and homes need to be priced realistically to sell. Freehold townhouses. Townhouses averaged about $973,000 with 340 sales and around 39 days on market. Months of inventory is about 3.5 months, which is closer to balanced but softer than last year. This segment can still perform well when homes are move-in ready and priced correctly. But buyers are negotiating and comparing value carefully. Now the condo market, where buyers generally have the most leverage. Condo townhouses. Condo towns averaged about $724,000, with 273 sales, and homes took about 42 days on market. Months of inventory is around 5 months, which makes this a buyer-leaning market. Sellers need strong presentation, sharp pricing, and flexibility to stand out. Condo apartments. Condo apartments averaged about $628,000, with 1,030 sales. This is the slowest segment, about 46 days on market, and months of inventory is around 6 months. This remains the most buyer-friendly segment, with lots of selection and slower decision-making. So what does this mean for the next 3 months, January, February, and March? January usually stays quieter. If you're a buyer, this can be a great time to negotiate, especially in condos. If you're a seller, you need to be priced correctly from day one because buyers won't rush. February typically stabilizes. Serious buyers return, and well-priced listings start moving again. March is when the spring market begins to ramp up. You'll see more listings and stronger activity, but also more competition. So sellers still need great execution. Here are quick action tips. For sellers, price accurately, prepare the home properly, and launch strong. With longer days on market, the average listing can sit. The best priced, best presented homes get the offers. In detached and townhouses, focus on pricing to recent sold comps and making the home show well. The first week matters most. In semis, avoid testing the market with a high price. Buyers are very value-driven right now. In condos, expect negotiation. You're competing with more choices, so pricing, condition, and flexibility are everything. For buyers, you still have leverage, especially on homes that have been sitting. Negotiate smart. But when the right home is priced correctly, be ready to act. Condos, especially condo apartments, offer the most leverage. Negotiate on price and terms and review condo fees and building financials carefully. In semis and freehold towns, good homes can still move quickly, so have financing ready and act fast when you see strong value. To wrap up, freehold homes are closer to balanced, while condos remain a stronger buyer market. The next 3 months should gradually improve as we move towards spring, but value and correct pricing will be the deciding factor. For more tailored insights into your local real estate market, or to get a free, no-obligation home valuation, feel free to contact Simon Chon at 41639-99981 or email at simon.chon38re@gmail.com. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more real estate market updates.